Today, we are going to build up the walls of our little house with coils, and we are going to smooth or weld the coils together to make a smooth wall. Next week, we are going to cut doors and windows and hopefully add a roof. Let's get going. Hello, my talented artists. If you think these projects are as cool as I think they are, you should subscribe. We are ready to build some walls today. Wait, I forgot to tell you. Before you do this, you need to make a base. So it's just a regular coil spiral base. And if you need help with that, here is the video you can follow. Let's put this someplace where we won't hurt it. Put it way up here. It's okay if it's on the table. You're going to get another piece of clay. And again, how do we start our coils? Anybody remember? Go ahead and just shout it out.
They won't remember.
Right, so we squeeze it to make a pickle shape or eventually a hot dog shape without the bun. And I'm going to actually even squeeze it with both hands. And how do we roll out our clay? You guys remember? Yes, so we are going to start with our fingertips on the clay and we're going to make a V shape. So we're going to slowly go up all the way till the clay is touching the palms of our hands, and then bring the clay back up here. Like that. And the goal is, we didn't want that string wrapping around our coil. And the goal is to have the clay to be a little bit thinner than your finger. And paying attention to where it feels thick. Press a little tiny bit harder there as you're rolling it out. And aim. I'm sort of putting my finger on a thick part and avoiding the thin part. You really have to look at your coil as you're making it. And if you see any cracks, smooth those cracks out. Don't go too fast. I found that it gets flat, a little bit flat if I try to roll out my coil too fast. Okay. You can also use the zigzag movement to roll that coil out. That seems pretty good. So you're going to dip your toothbrushes into some water or slip, and you are going to just scrub around the outside. The reason why you're not scrubbing on the inside of your base is that you're not going to attach clay to the inside. That's going to be open. And whenever you attach two pieces of clay, you must score and slip. That is the glue that keeps it together. We are going to score with toothbrushes, but we also might score with a fork. Score all the way around your edge with water. And when we mix water with clay, you are creating slip. Slip is very wet clay. It's the wettest form of clay, and we need it to glue the two pieces of clay together. You can't just score one piece of clay. You have to score both pieces that are going to stick together. So now I'm scoring my coil. Now, we want the part that we scrubbed on the coil to touch the part that we scrubbed on the base. So we are going to press that down. So we're just picking up the coil and pressing it down on. We don't want to smash it. We just want to press it down. Press, press, press. Now, you're going to get to the point where the coil began, and you can just go right on top. However, you need to score the top of the coil that you're about to go on. And you can see that the water mixed with that clay has created slip, so you are scoring and slipping. When you get close to the height you want your coil walls to be, you need to level off the top. And now we want to just be aware that the top should be level because we're going to be adding our roof. So once you get to the place where it kind of made a little jig down, you can use your fettling knife and just cut it there. And now you are ready to smooth your walls. You are going to use your fingers to weld your walls together. You're kind of erasing the coils. Be sure to support your walls so you don't smush them out of shape or they don't get bent outwards or inwards. Make sure that you put some fingers inside of your structure to support the walls as you smooth them, and just make sure that you're doing it gently. We don't want any ridges going off. So if you're welding and it comes off like that and sticking out like that, just tap the bottom of your piece. Okay, you don't need to weld the inside. And now we are ready to clean up again. And I'm gonna these are kind of sticking out, so I'm just gonna gently, you can use the table, I'm just gonna gently press and roll the edges here. When it's time to clean up, you're gonna put your project into the bag. Be gentle, don't smush it, but you do wanna try to get some of the air out, like that. And then again, make sure that you're really sealing it up. All right, let's see you do it now.